Hi, I'm John, I sing for Trophy Eyes, and you're watching Pure Grain Audio. I guess like I fall over a little bit, especially in the rain. I'm always jumping around, so I kind of slip over a bit. I think our first show, some kid got up on stage and kind of hung out. So the stage crew had to kind of like usher him off the stage, but we were pretty lucky. Not a lot has happened to us. Oh, I got hit with a beer once. That was, yeah, I think that's the worst of it. The most extreme show we've played would be Italy, I think. We went there with As It Is and Trash Boat. They're both from the UK. And yeah, I don't know, we were expecting a kind of small show. It was in the north of Italy, and it was cold, it was winter, and there was not a lot of people out. And we got to the show and there was like 300 kids there. It was a free show, and yeah, it went crazy. Like they knew all the words, and half of them couldn't speak English, but they could all sing along, which was pretty cool. Our driver, his name was Jez, he stage dived. He's like a 40-year-old man, pretty heavy dude, and he just jumped straight to the crowd. It was cool. I don't know, I jumped on we lived in a pretty small town, and I jumped on a coal train and rode down for a while, ended up in like a town 2 hours away. Going too fast, I'm going to jump off. My stage performance, I guess, for me personally, maybe the kids that come to shows, like, I remember we played our first show in my lounge room. There was like 11 people there, and now when we play, it's like Warped Tour size shows. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess that's the most extreme change. I don't know, like, there's been a couple where our van's broken down. We spent, like, we were in, I think it was Coachella, was it? Yeah, Coachella. And our van broke down, and we spent 18 hours in the sun in the car park. That was pretty, we looked pretty pink after that. Maybe like a 17-hour stopover in Kuala Lumpur on our way home from, I think, Europe it was. We spent a lot of time waiting in airports or when our van breaks down. I guess it's not very extreme, but it's probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Just sit in a chair for 17 hours. That sucked. That's a good one. I think East Germany. That was a strange show. It was like they do some pretty different stuff there. They all know the words. They do different stuff. Like crowd surfing is like very different. Stage diving is very different there. They catch a kid, and then a certain amount, the first people that catch that kid to jump off stage kind of carry him to the back of the room, and then they kind of join the front again. I haven't seen that before. Whoa, there's been a few of those. I don't know, probably not many I'd like my mum to see. Okay, so we were in UK, and we were touring with Neck Deep, and there was a bunch of gypsies out the front selling bootleg merch, and like that was affecting our merch sales and Neck Deep's merch sales and stuff like that, and like we needed the money badly for our plane tickets home and stuff like that. So, you know, I went out there and kind of asked these gypsies to stop, and they just kept getting cheaper and cheaper. So we were like, you know, go away, like leave. No, then it eventually turned into them. They would stop being so friendly. They're like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" And then like a lot of them appeared. There was only like 3 of them to start with, and there was like 10, maybe more than, I don't know. There was a lot. And then like we were with Seaway as well, and Knucklepuck. And yeah, all these gypsies appeared out of nowhere, and they were like kind of dragging me down the stairs, and then there was this massive fight broke out, and there was like all these bands versus gypsies, which was pretty crazy. But then like I got into trouble with all the security guards after that, because they said like if they had got me down to the footpath, they would like stabbed me or shot me and stuff. They didn't have any like home addresses. They're all pretty crazy there. So yeah, I got into trouble from the gypsies and security that night. That was probably the most extreme.